Shalom Shalom, family. It's your brother Gabriel, Reuel, Israel here. Coming through with Consider Part 3. We went from Consider 1 and 2, and I've left with a considerable amount of things to consider, especially with where I left off at the last video. This word consider is very heavy, and it needs to really be taken into account. It's very important. Let's get right back into this definition of see, because see is a big thing in the process of considering. So to get right back into see, to be cognizant of, recognize. We're starting off like this. To foresee. Here you go. Y'all looking at me funny. The foresee. Yes, foresee. There's no spookism here. We've been telling you this. Foresee. To have the prescience of. To know in advance. Foreknow. That's where you're at. That's where you're at, right? Okay, let's get into the spiritual side. To ascertain. This foresee isn't the, I can see it. No, it's not that. It's not that. To ascertain. To learn. Yes, foresee. Definition of foresee. To ascertain, to learn, or find out. To have knowledge. To have knowledge or experience of, meaning that you kind of know what's coming because you have the knowledge and the experience to see what is coming in your direction. To make sure. To meet and converse with. To provide aid or assistance to. To attend or escort. To read or read about. To have the power of sight. To be capable of perceiving by means of computer vision. What you're seeing in your hand, what you're holding in your hand right now, it's not computer vision. It's on your TV. It's not computer vision. To understand intellectually or spiritually. Have insight. Have insight. To give attention or care. To find out. Make inquiry. To consider. Think. Deliberate. To look about. Observe. To investigate. Inquire about. See through. To penetrate to the true nature of. Comprehend. Detect. To stay with to the end. Yes, Sherebyah, Raphael, to the end. Sister Yedida, to the end. Or until completion. Persevere. To perceive an idea mentally. Yes, this is in the definition. Still, we're in definitions. We're defining. You see how important this is to be able to define what it is you read in this Bible. Without it, you do not have comprehension. Understand. To perceive an idea mentally, to understand. Synonyms: detect, examine, identify, look at, notice, observe, view, watch, regard, witness, synonymous with see, witness. Like we've been telling you we are witnesses of Sherebyah, witnesses of Yahweh ben Yahweh. We see, we perceive, we understand. Discern. These synonyms. Inspect. Mind. Note. Penetrate. Remark. Scrutinize. Cite. Take notice. Pay attention to. Look. To use one's sight or vision in seeking, searching, examining, watching, etc. To appear or seem to the eye as specified. To appear or seem to the mind. To face or front. To look back. To review past events. Me and my brother do this all the time. We're having conversations, but we're talking about what happened in the past. We're talking about what's happening presently, and what's about to happen because of the things that we see going on. All doing while considering and thinking. Iron sharpening iron. Conversations being had. Thinking. Deliberating. Considering. To direct attention or consideration. To face or front. We went over that. Look back, to review past events. Return in thought. To anticipate. Expect. H55:9. To say, speak, think, say to oneself. Think. It's not against the law to think. You're not going to do your ancestors bad by thinking. You're not going to be a disappointment because you're considering. To be said, tell, commanded, answer, thought. H995. To understand, discern, realize, be prudent. And when I say that, it just hits to my soul. I know you've heard it before. To be circumspect. Wise sayings from wise men. To be discerning, be understanding, take care for. To have skill, insight, to instruct, to explain, to look closely, consider with full attention. Ponder. I've said it enough times, over enough times. I think we already draw the conclusion from the 3 videos and all of the information shared. How important it is for you to consider during these times. Everything that the elder is speaking of right now. We're going to expand on some things. It's exciting. John the Baptist. We're going to be mentioning some things that you don't speak about, that you don't hear about. We're going to be expanding on some things that will let you know who it is that we are. Shalom, shalom. Ania Hobe, I love you. Of course, the true believers, the righteous, the good. Shalom, shalom. The true believers, bless up.